when you chalk normally, there is micro droplets that release from that motion. So just be aware of that. You know, if you're around coins that do not have protection on them, you don't really want to breathe on them.
Just the spit from your mouth.
Yeah,
on there.
It does happen.
I could totally see that happening.
A rare date. But that coin right there is that is fake.
Wow.
Right?
What's going on, Robbie?
What's happening?
It's been a while since we made a good
It has. Welcome back.
Thank you very much.
Welcome back. You can see we're filling out, man.
You are filling out.
We're filling out.
Ooh,
We've got tons
shelf
of new
full
coins
here.
down here. Tons of single coins to choose from now.
Very cool.
Great selection of Morgans. We launched our little comic section.
Nice.
That's growing every day. Had some people shopping this earlier today. Star Wars.
Comics gotta be the most fun thing to shop for too.
Yeah, I think if people find it relaxing to just kind of get to sit back and just, you know, flip through these boxes, brings you back.
Very cool.
You know?
All right, well, let's get into the reason I'm here. I heard you got some 2023 reverse proof Morgan silver dollar.
Peace dollar, 2 coin set, reverse proof. Just got these in today. Right, here's the packaging for them. This is the 2023 Morgan and Peace dollar reverse proof 2 coin set. Okay, so they in 2021 they did uncirculated Morgan and Peace dollars. They were super popular. We sold a bunch of them. We don't have any right now.
Wow, those look good.
Yeah, and then earlier this year, I think as you already know, they released the proof Morgan and Peace dollar. Those were super cool. We sold the one we have and don't have any more at this time. So this is kind of your final set for this year. They didn't do any in 2022. Dude, this is the first time I've opened this box, and those are pretty sweet.
So what makes the reverse proof special?
I think what makes the reverse proof special is it's one of the newest designs of coins the Mint has. I don't think that there was a reverse proof until the 2006 Silver Eagle 20-year anniversary set. That was the first time we saw a reverse proof. And let me see, I got a coin down here.
So shiny, it's kind of hard to get a good view on it. But
right.
Wow.
That's the proof there. That is a 2003 proof Eagle. So you can see the fields are mirrored.
Yep.
And the
and this would be the reverse.
And that's the reverse of that. And it just so happens that it looks really good in gold too. Here's your reverse proof 1 ounce gold Mexican Libertad.
Very nice.
Pretty sweet.
So which one is your personal favorite?
You know, my personal favorite is probably just a really good looking uncirculated coin.
Yeah, it's got more of a story to it.
Yeah, it's just it's a little bit more traditional. I'd say that's what appeals to me the most. The reverse proof is cool, but I'm a little bit more of a traditionalist when it comes to the coins that that I really like.
And so I know the reverse proofs usually come in a lot lower mintage numbers than the other coins.
proof and reverse proof come in lower mintage numbers.
And that's something I haven't made my mind up on yet with collecting is, am I gonna, like, I'm collecting Morgans, am I gonna collect, you know, all the reverse proofs that come out, and am I gonna chase all these coins that are a lot harder to get, or is it kind of acceptable to overlook reverse proofs and collect standard coins?
You know, that's a good question, man, and everybody has to answer that to themselves. You know, so people will collect Morgan dollars, and they just do a date set. As far as Morgan, that's your only reverse proof Morgan in existence that I know of.
I didn't know that. I didn't even know that. So
that's the only
first one
they've made.
Wow, okay.
So do you have to own that coin to have a complete set of Morgan silver dollars. That's, some people could say you could have a complete date set without having all the mint marks.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
If you look over here, this is called a burnished silver eagle, right? They did this in 2007, 8, and 9. Looks a lot like an uncirculated silver eagle. Maybe just a touch frostier.
Yeah.
It's called a burnished, and they were made in West Point. Do you have to have those 3 burnished coins to have the set of silver eagles? Some people would say you don't. Some people would say you do.
Fair enough.
So, yeah.
All right. So given that this is the first year that the Morgan came out in reverse proof, you think the value is going to go up with these?
Is the value of these going to go up? I think they're sold out at the mint. So I think it's already starting to creep up.
Very nice.
Right? So the people who didn't get one are going to be willing to pay a little bit higher now. Right?
Yep.
How high that could possibly go, I don't know. There is a point where everybody who wants one gets one at some number. Right? Or maybe they don't. Maybe they got to wait.
Not everybody.
There's always some available at some number.
Yeah.
What that number is, I don't know. So in the short term, yes, I do think they're going up in value because they sold out at the mint. In the long term, I think they have a good shot at maintaining. I think they'll pull back a little bit from whatever their peak is, but they have a good shot at maintaining that value just because the Morgan and Peace dollar are so popular. The one thing you can kind of see with this type of product when it comes out is it comes to a level of what it's worth. It stays there for 2 or 3 years, and then people start selling them. Okay, they are bored of them. They see something else that they want. There's something new on the market that they'd rather have than this, and more of them start to come over onto the market 2 or 3 years later. Price pulls back a little bit because there's more available. Here's a good coin. This coin right here, right? This is a Star Wars Chibi coin. Okay, it's C3PO. It's 1 ounce of pure silver. Mintage is 2000. So somebody asked me the other day in here, will this go up in value? Okay, I don't know the answer to that. I don't have a crystal ball. I cannot see the future. But what I can tell you is all it takes is one person to get on Reddit and show their whole little cast of Star Wars Chibi coins before everybody wants to start doing that, right? That's all it takes, So the Morgan dollar collection, I don't know what it would take to bring new people to that particular coin but it remains popular. People collect Morgans who don't mess with other coins at all.
That's true. That's true.
That's how popular it is.
I've met quite a few people that asked me if I collect Morgans, and they had no idea about any other coin. They're like, I heard about a Morgan. Is it good or not?
Yep.
Like, yep.
Totally. Yep. Peace, not so much. Peace doesn't have that popularity. But, they were pulling more silver out of those Mount Nevada, the West, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they made more Morgans than would ever have been necessary for commerce. And I think that was just a symbol of just how hyped up everybody was in America. On precious metals, on pulling silver out. I mean, they made so many that in 1904 they quit and they melted a bunch just to turn them back into silver dollars in 1921. So,
why do you think that there's more popularity to the Morgan than the Peace dollar? Because I think they're equally as beautiful.
I think that the Morgan has an element of the Wild Wild West associated with it that the Peace does not have.
That's true. I forgot because the Peace is a lot younger than the Morgan.
So the Peace came out after the World War I had resolved.
Okay.
Right, and so I think the Morgan starting in 1878 and going to 1904, I think it's just closer to that. Westward expansion, pioneer style, American grit, Wild Wild West.
That's a lot more American than a Peace, I reckon.
Right.
Exactly. We're not real big on Peace.
Exactly.
Put that
Did you get some good footage?
We got some good footage, man.
Sweet. I'm gonna put these capsules back on the top.
Okay.
Right. So when you chalk normally, there is micro droplets that release from that motion. So just be aware of that. You know, if you're around coins that do not have protection on them, you don't really want to breathe on them.
Just the spit from your mouth.
Yeah,
on there.
It does happen.
I could totally see that happening. Starting to wonder how many coins have my spit on them right now.
We'll pop them on the Sigma just to be sure. Okay. Let's see here. Now I don't.
Typically, you wouldn't have to do this for something straight from the U.S.
If you order something from the United States Mint, you don't need to be too concerned with the authenticity of it.
I think as the years go on and they get more in debt, they might start cutting corners with us too.
I think the Mint might be profitable. I think they might be a profitable part of the U.S. government. I'm not entirely sure. But we are reading good for 999 silver on those coins. This is not a coin that somebody is probably going to be motivated to counterfeit. Okay?
Not yet.
Not yet, maybe. Okay, now the 1893S Morgan dollar, the 1889 CC Morgan dollar, those kind of coins, people have more of a, I mean, they're big money coins. If you can get a good fake, you can pocket a lot of money. I mean, why would you commit a counterfeiting crime for $200 or what, whatever this thing is. Now, if you do see one of those high-end Morgans like the 1893S, you got to look at like features on that coin that were from the original die that struck it. Like there's a little line here, a notch here, that where you're like, okay, that was the original die from San Francisco. We know that's a good coin. Yeah. That's what the grading companies do a lot of times when they're. Whenever I see like, this is an 1888, which is not a rare date. But that coin right there is that is fake. Wow. Right? So that's
and that came in through the front door?
Yeah, it did. That came in with a collection of other stuff, and the gentleman selling it told me out of the gates, he's like, this is a copy, you should show this to people. And I said, man, I hope you didn't get burned too bad. And he was like, oh no, it wasn't too bad. But you're buying coins at a flea market. I actually saw a fake Morgan on eBay today.
Oh, I can feel that it's fake now that I'm holding it.
Yep. So where's that thing weighing in at?
Yeah, it feels super light.
Drop that thing on our gram scale over here.
Let's see.
You want 26 and a half on a real Morgan, right? And where we at 17.6. Not even close.
That was way off.
Not even close.
Very cool.
So, yeah, and I mean, if you've seen enough of these, it just doesn't look right. It just doesn't look right.
I can't even believe somebody made that with the weight being so messed up. I mean, anybody that's ever held one should be able to figure that out.
Yeah. It's one of those things. If somebody makes 100 of these out of however, and they say, we'll give you, $10 a piece, and you got $1,000. I don't really know. I understand why, like, really rare Morgans get counterfeited. I don't know why a common date Morgan gets counterfeited. I don't know why anything like these things would ever get counterfeited.
Yeah. You'd have to move a lot of them, and then the more you move, the more risk you get.
Yeah, I think it's a separate charge for every single. So counterfeiting that set is two distinct charges. It's that's why a lot of times people do gold bars. That you counterfeit gold bars, you're not really faking a government coin.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? You're still defrauding somebody, but you're not going at a government, really, so to speak.
Fair enough. All right, Robbie. One of the things that's going on right now is a big tech boom. We got AI coming out, and we got, people who feel like they never need to work again. So where do you see the future of coin collecting going?
I am of the opinion that coin collecting is going to continue, maybe not in the numbers that it has in the past. I see a lot of young coin collectors in the shop, a lot of them. So I'm very encouraged about that. As far as the technology element, I mean, the internet's been huge, right? Because now you can shop coins without leaving your house.
Yeah.
And you can get involved in online communities where you're able to talk to people about coins and discuss coins and show coins that you used to have to leave your house and go to a location. Other people used to have to be there for that. So I think based on that, you're going to have a sustained interest in the hobby. As far as technology advancing, dude, I mean, the coins are crazy. You're seeing some, I mean, even these over here, right? So it's like, I'll be right back. Let me grab something here for you. I mean, just coins like this, right? I mean, even this, but like, I mean, when you think about it, that's some pretty serious technology. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To make that. That was 1891.
To make it and have it last for a year.
Yeah.
In somebody's pocket.
Just all those, it's so intricate. I mean, we can barely even probably get the camera up there to do it justice, but.
Yeah. I bet there's all kinds of hidden symbols in there and all that from the Masons and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
But I mean, these kind of coins, right? I mean, those are, you gotta believe.
The nostalgia.
Right, computers had to have created that die, right? I mean.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and the computers probably drew the coin and.
Yeah.
Who knows? I mean, they might be 3D printing coins.
One day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, in terms of technology, you have a whole bunch of coins available now in all kinds of cool colors, shapes that probably were not available to you 30 years ago, right? And if they were, they would have been very costly to create and make. Colorized coins, hologram coins, all of that is out there and it's available. So that's how technology's influenced it a lot. And it's opened up the amount of topics that coins get made about, which can, get other people interested in if they're interested in this and that. I'll show you something here. Maybe we'll have to do a video on this soon. This is a marble trading coins box out of the New Zealand Mint.
Wow.
Still sealed.
Okay.
Yeah, so
are those different coins in there? Or
yeah, we don't know what's in there. It's like a pack of baseball cards.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta open this thing actually. We'll save that for
how many
a day soon.
So
there's two in there.
Okay.
There's two in there, and then there's a booklet in there that tells you which ones are the big hits. And obviously, I'd like to know which ones are, but I don't want to open it yet. Yeah. So
see, if I own that thing, it'd already be open.
I know. I remember when you left here with that pack of Rocket Pokemon cards. You remember that? Mm-hmm. You were like, I'm gonna wait. I kind of knew. I was like, he ain't gonna make it. I had to grab that pack of cards.
Man, that is cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, we should open that up on film, man.
Yeah, we'll do that. All right, you guys leave in the comments. You guys leave us 50 comments that say marvel or die, and we will open this box. How's that sound?
There it is. Yeah. So yeah, that was our big tangent on technology and coin collecting right there.
And my view on it is, I think it's only a matter of time before they take money away, right? It's going digital. There's not going to be coins. There's not going to be paper. And people always want what they can't have. So the second you take coins away, I want my coins back.
Right. Well, and I think that's the other thing that collecting in general, now people are starting to think a little bit more in terms of barter. Why does something have value? What gives something value? Yeah. And I think that the last couple of years, seeing the price of everything gone up has kind of got people wondering, and how are we always going to be using dollars to trade with? Are we going to ever use something else? And that's definitely sparked a resurging interest in comics, cards. We think. Any other questions about today?
Man, that was great. That was a good first start back at the DM videos. And honestly, I came here just to buy one, but I wasn't thinking. I didn't know this was the very first year they're doing reverse proof in the Morgan. And I know from experience, the first and last of anything is worth collecting. So
yeah.
How many of these do you have in here?
I got another two of these. I got that one and a couple more right here.
I'll take them all.
You want to do all three?
I'm going to take them all.
All three?
I'll go through, I'll scope mine out, I'll put one aside for me, and maybe I'll try to sell the other ones to some of our friends.
Dude, I'm going to get you a screaming deal on these.
Cool.
I think it's been like a little over exactly a year that we met.
Yeah, it sounds about
I think,
right.
Yeah, it's
It was-
about a year.
Yeah, I think it was fall when I came in here.
Yep. So
Crazy.
yeah, we'll get you a deal on these, and good to see you.
Thank you, sir. We're back at it. You guys let us know in the comments what you want to see, and we'll get it done for you. Till next time. Daywalker out.
This little carousel, little sterling carousel charm.
It's actually really cool.
It isn't it? Isn't it?
How much is this one?
$10.
I'm gonna buy this for the wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll like it.
You like that?
Yeah.